Mm.
Alrighty then. Okay. Yeah. Checking a few things. Looks like we're live. Looks like we have our desktop sharing on. Um, yes. Okay. Yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah. Just a little, some calibration kind of needs to happen in the beginning. I hope it launches in this monitor. It didn't. It didn't. Why? Okay. I've been putting off Disco Elysium for some time. Like I started playing this last year, and I played through most of it. I even got to the second day, and yeah, I think I got like pretty close to the end, but then I kind of, Factorio lure. Sorry, not the lure, lure. It lured me out of this one. I have to finish this off at some point of time. Oh, okay. Game is running. Now I get to go into the graphics settings, turn off full screen, move this over, turn this back on, confirm. There we go. Finally. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. For some reason, it just happens every single time. I don't know how to configure it to always open on this monitor. Like Steam is on this monitor, right? So it should technically open on the same monitor that Steam exists on. But no, doesn't. It doesn't wanna. Well, anyways, let's jump into it. Okay. So last stream recap, we came here, we fixed a bunch of issues. Not a bunch, but like couple issues, like issue with the stone not going back in, not getting recycled effectively. And also, we solved, what did we solve? What else did we solve? We solved something around chlorine, right? Um, I don't exactly recall, but yeah, I think okay, yeah, there was some issue with um dirty water. I don't exactly remember what happened, but I'm a little scatterbrained. But yeah, we kind of resolved some of these issues, and made sure that this is running. The other thing was that we had a power problem. We had a brownout over here, and therefore this was kind of stopped. Okay. Now it's running at a decent rate. Um, so we wanted to resolve the problem. There's two things we did. We set these up. Okay. I'm thinking I'll have to, if I have these, I will have to have some sort of repellent for the bugs, for the um, for the wisps, right? Because otherwise they will keep destroying it like they have been on the other islands. So that's one thing that we did. And the second thing is we came up with a blueprint for um, biomethanol, right? Now this one has this inbuilt. Okay. Um, I'll talk about. So this is the repellent, by the way. This is UV lamps. This one will turn on whenever there are like purple will-o'-the-wisp in the surrounding. This will turn on whenever there are red will-o'-the-wisps in the surrounding. Right. So effectively, ideally, uh, we should not have wisps coming in and destroying all of our shit. Okay. Other than that, yeah, this is more or less um, yeah, it just consumes water as an input. Okay, and then it also passes that water to the next block, right? And this one stopped kinda. I don't know why. But they're not getting steam. Why aren't you getting steam? You need more water. No, this is working at full capacity. This is working at full capacity. Yeah, it's working as how it should. There's nothing more I can do about it. Yeah, okay. Anyways, what this guy is doing is it's producing biomethanol. Okay, it's taking the wood and it's taking oxygen from the air, right? It's condensing the oxygen from the air, and it's also using some of the wood for steam, for producing steam, right? Which goes here and gets fed over there. And all of that biomethanol gets produced here in these pipes, goes and collects in these tanks. Okay. Now, whenever we have some problem here, right? Like the solar panels, let's say at night, they wouldn't work, right? Or we are out of batteries or something like that. These will kick in and these will power the place. Uh, yeah, and that's effectively uh, what we did. Now, each one of these blocks use a total of 27.1 megawatts of power, which is good enough. Yeah, including the consumptions, um, which is 1.6 megawatts total, which we have tried to keep as low as possible by plugging in efficiency modules and everything. But other than that, 27 megawatts and then 27 megawatts, around 50-ish, 55-ish megawatts total is what we're getting out of this small plant. It's producing some pollution, although it shouldn't ideally, because looking at this, our pollution that it is producing versus what it's consuming should be in the negative. Okay, it's almost evened out. It's 0.18 minus 0.225. And yeah, so that's whatever minus. The reason that it's producing pollution is because our consumption, pollution consumption, blah, are these guys. They are consuming the pollution, and they're not on constantly. Whenever they're working, they are producing pollution, right? Uh, Sorry, they're consuming pollution. What am I saying? I'm a little, yeah, sorry about that. Uh, so this one's working, this one's working, this one's working, this one's working. They're working constantly, and they are consuming the pollution that is being produced by these guys, or some of the other guys. Oh, see, that's then running. Now it's night time, so we don't have much solar power available. So now these things are ramping up where we have, yeah, this guy is gonna ramp up, this is purple line, and this is also ramping up, which is our discharging stations. So this kind of also reduces the load on our discharging stations because it's the same priority as the discharging stations, right? Which is after solar. Now, as the solar goes down in the night, these go up. Yeah, and we had some space. So we made sure that there's solar panels over there. This is also chunk aligned. This is exactly one chunk from here to here. And we made this into a blueprint, right? Where I don't think we need the tiles, but sure. Yeah. And the reason that we had to sort of contain it within the same chunk is because these consume pollution only from the same chunk that is being released out, right? So now, hopefully, they will not. Uh, I mean, yeah, the small amount of pollution that they are producing, it's being absorbed by the trees around them, and it's not like a lot, right? And it's being consumed by these guys here. So yeah, very effective. We did that. We did this last time, and I think for our outposts, I feel that this is a much better sort of producer of energy until we get to nuclear, which is soon, ish. And that is exactly why we plopped these down next to our base as well as blueprints. We'll have to go back and build these out, but the idea is to not consume oil for our energy production, right? So yeah, so that's exactly what we did last time. Didn't do a lot, which is perfect. But we did achieve something. So that's the goal. That's the idea. To do something and to be at it. All right. Okay. So now I'm thinking, what should I do? Um, I do want the advanced radar. So what is our goal right now? Our goal is not the advanced radar for sure. It is to make utility tech cards and productivity tech cards, so we can get access to some of this stuff, all the advanced stuff, or jet engines. Ooh, wait, but jet engines need both utility and productivity. Okay, so looking at our to-dos, yeah. So there's a few things that we want to do. Um, there's more to-dos that yes, we also looked at our mall and we realized that we need some form of garbage recycling in the works. Uh, for keep to keep it from jamming up, and it does keep jamming up, so that's a problem. So I am thinking we'll do that. Not sure in what order will we do that. Okay. Um, for now, I think uh, uh, the other objective is to remove this entire science area. Okay, completely remove it. Okay, now that we have bots, we can do that and move it over here on this side of the bus. Okay, we have a decent bus here, and yes, and we also have like a space for three more lanes, three more beds over here. I'm thinking, yeah, I'm thinking to get rid of this guy and this guy also as an outcome of that. I'm thinking of getting rid of this entire thing and placing it here vertically next to the bus, right? Basically just so that we have like a place where we can do science until we get to the advanced shit. Okay. I believe this one, um, this advanced lab, can not consume basic cards, right? So we don't have any research for basic cards. It can consume, um, Uh, yeah, many thanks to BSart for permission to use this lab in K2. I okay, you had to give credit, but I don't know if it had to be in the description in game. Incompatible with basic tech cards, but I'm wondering if let's look at tech cards. Okay, we're gonna get into optimization tech cards later on. Uh, and then we'll go to advanced. We'll go to matter. We'll go to singularity. Right? I'm not sure if they go into specific labs. So why I'm thinking about all this, because if I am going to place this over here, right? So I want to understand um how much to space it out, right? To make sure that we have space for extra belt lines, right? Because we don't know how many materials will this guy need. You know what I mean? So, huh. Okay, so now that I'm thinking about it, I think we already have this space, right? For four extra materials. I think I should leave space for like four additional materials next to it, okay? And then call it a day. I think, and then maybe start it from here or something. So this could be like a, yeah, something here is where this guy can exist, and I mean it should be enough for the card that we're processing. Yeah. Okay. So we need to do major base remodeling. We need to remove this, right? Let's also add that as a to do. Remove, and this will be Steam, right? And also remove this guy, and mine out these things, mine out the iron, uh, place the signs over here, do the, what's it called, low density structures, do the uranium. So before we get to do those things, I think, I mean, low density structure is pretty easy. Okay, we can do this today. It's not a big deal. Low density structures are, where are they? These guys. Yeah, we have all these three things on the bus. Based on it, but we only want to place it on the bus based on its utility. Okay. Um, Once again, I forgot to do something for the stream. Here we go. Okay. So what? Yeah, you stay like that. Okay. Uh, Alt. No, don't do that. We can go into recipe book and look at how many recipes does low density structure actually need to be in. It's definitely like this is all mall stuff. Okay, so it doesn't matter. We can have like a assembler in the mall making it, and it can be used for all of these things. That's okay. Utility tech cards need uh, low density structures, and ignoring all the mall things, energy control units need low density structures. So okay, if it's just these two things, uh, utility is gonna be in the science area. I can just route three belts into the science area, and I can just make LDS on the side, on like just that direct feed three things into an assembler making LDS, and then direct feed that the output of that assembler to the utility tech card thing, and call it a day basically. Yeah, I can do that. I don't have to like uh have this on belts. Yeah, but I don't know any better. So uh like once we're when we are designing this, then we can decide. Decide. Yeah, when we're designing this, we can decide whether we want to do that or we can do the other approach. Other than that, I think energy control units will need a lot of those for stuff, right? And yeah, this is when we get to Immersite. It's not a big deal. Yep. Okay. Okay, so we need to do a lot of base remodeling to do all of that. Um, and you know what? If we are removing this and we're removing this, we will have empty space over here and we will have signs over here. I think we can also move our oil setup to some other place. Maybe. Yeah, I guess. Not sure. Okay, so today, what we'll do is we'll go back to the base. Okay, I think this is stable and this is gonna keep pumping uh um the rare metals out, right? Looking at the mine, yeah, there's like 2.4 million, so it's gonna run for a while. That's not a big deal at all. Looking at you, it's fine. Looking at you, it's looking fine. There's one empty container over there. And by the time this, processes, that empty container is gonna get pulled out. This train goes over there, all the way here, drops the full containers, and takes the empty containers, and then goes back. Basically swaps out its ingredients, and then we have this happening here where we already have 40 containers of rare metals in this guy, right? And this guy is waiting for 80 containers. So that's brilliant. That's brilliant. And yeah, this will keep running thanks to the biomethanol. Any excess biomethanol that we're not using, it gets stored in these tanks. I have a total of 21,000, uh, less than 21,000 biomethanol in all these tanks combined. Looking at you, it's 32K. Okay, so yeah, that's good enough. I'm okay with that. 32K, 20K, that's around 50K biomethanol, which is excess. Okay, it's not used, right? Why do we and there's kind of a buffer where if we kind of run out of things, or if something gets screwed up, then we can use this biomethanol. Like for example, if we have a brownout, okay, and this area uses electricity to produce the biomethanol, right? This stops, then this guy can still keep running, right? And then we have another set of um, uh, energy buffer thanks to the solar panels, right? Make sure that we don't have any pests over here. I like it. I like it. Uh, so this guy, I'm gonna copy that. Ideally, I would want to place it somewhere here, um, just so that it covers everything, all of these things. Can I handcraft this? No, I can't. Okay, let's call for this stuff. There's another idea, by the way. The other idea is that, since we don't want to come back here over and over again for like small things, I can hook the whole thing up to a Roboport network, right? And drop some repair packs over here. I think that's a good idea. Alternatively, we can go back, okay, and we can make some spiderlings. and then come back here and have like a spiderling over here that is there to, and that is there to repair stuff, that is there to even take stuff from one place to another. Like for example, there's uh okay, so apparently spiderlings cannot uh you know lift these heavy containers, only trains can, which is fine. Yeah, I guess there's nothing more to do for a spiderling and a train cannot do. Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna recycle that. I kind of picked it up. Uh, okay, so today the goal is we're gonna go build these two things, right? And that will sort of divert our energy production from oil-based things to these water-based things, right? So we'll just be consuming water to make that, and yeah, it'll be perfect. And then we won't need anything else, right? So we should have done this way sooner in our base, but yeah, since we're doing it now, it's fine. Okay, so this is the water pipe, right? Something like that. Although I don't need to move this. I'll move it anyways, so I can like have it a little. Yeah. You know what? I think I should revise my blueprint. So this is spaced out in my blueprint, but I don't have these underground over there. That would be nice to have that there. So now we have undergrounds, which means that I can plop these down horizontally and it'll just scale. By the way, I'm not sure if I should share the. Like, I'm not sure if I should have like undergrounds here as well to share the biomethanol. Basically, just to equalize the production a little bit. I guess I can do that. I don't mind doing that. Okay. Yeah, let's. Oh, not you. Okay, so now we're sharing the water, right? The water will flow through the entire system, and we're also sharing the biomethanol. So if one is producing more than the other, then it will kind of equalize. It's perfect. Uh, yeah, let's apply that here before we leave. Oh, okay. Um, yep, this is already placed. I placed this earlier. Um, There we go. Okay, so we need some of these tidbits, right? Um, do that, and let's call for this shit. Where is my block? There. Oh, there we go. Oh, look at that. The train's back with. Yeah. So every single time the train is bringing back 5 containers, and you already have 40. So now we have 45, and then we'll have 40, 50, etc., etc. When it gets to 80, it's gonna go back. Yeah. Honestly, I think I should maybe limit this so that this train is going back and forth uh, more. Although it doesn't matter, it's all about throughput, right? It doesn't actually matter. Yeah. Anyways, let's look at this guy. We are not bringing in any inserters. Why do you need inserters? Oh, 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 we don't need inserters. We do not need inserters. Yeah, there's something wrong with this guy where the inserter is this way and the inserter here is this way. So, yes. Um, for that, we placed it in the correct order manually, but we never blueprinted it. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Undergrounds are there. Oh, no, shit, no. Okay, this is a bad place to take a blueprint from. We have these guys. Oh, there we go. This is an issue over here as well. Okay, and these are regular pipes. These are not steel pipes. Over there, we had to have a steel pipe because we didn't have the materials for it. Yeah, I just want like a neat blueprint that I can reuse everywhere. That those are steel pipes now. Technically, this doesn't have to be, no, this needs to be an underground. It goes all the way there. The inserters are in the right place. There's undergrounds over there. Perfect. Okay. Nice. Oh, and this starts transferring the biomethanol between these two blocks. Uh, okay. There we go. And now we just need to place the UV lights. There we go. Okay. So we're done out here. Another thing that I was talking about is wait, where are how many robots do I have? I don't have any robots on my person. That sucks. Okay, so yeah, let's go back. Let's make some spiderlings. Not sure if we'll be able to do that in this episode, but we'll definitely do that in the next one. And then we'll come back here and uh, yeah, basically have a spider on this island just to maintain this island, just to maintain and like just repair stuff, do some random things over here. Yeah, but for now, I think it's It would be awesome if we can head back. Uh, Manually take you out, feed you in there, and let's go. I know I have the both the hovercrafts that I can quickly go back using that, but I mean this is automated, so I don't have to like press W all the time because I'm lazy. I think this can reach like a decent max speed. Max speed is 58 kmph and acceleration power is 300 kilowatts. So I think, uh, yeah, 42.9, 43. I think we'll reach some level of speed because it's a long route back, right? So it's gonna slowly increase to its max. Okay, so while that is happening, um, these are all set up and waiting. Also, these guys uh, also need to be set up. Basically, the same corrections that we did in the other thing need to happen here. So this needs to be there. This, oh no, with the pipe there, 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 there. There we go. I don't know. I'm watching a lot of bold lately, or in general. So I'm just always like, there we go, there we go. Yes. Okay. Inserters are proper, those things are proper, and now I can paste the blueprint. Blueprint only has underground units, which are extra. Perfect. What's your speed now? Your speed is 43.1. Okay, so it's kind of limited, apparently. Or, I don't know. Fuel is full, and fuel value, like the 100% top speed and 100% acceleration is what it has based on this fuel. Oh, another thing I just remembered. Let's do that actually. Let's get a save off. So in the last stream, we were looking at the spiderlings. Okay, the spiderlings are not native to Crastorio. Okay, they're not compatible exactly, but um, where are they? Yeah, okay. So Crastorio has like a concept. It has a theory. Okay, and the theory is, the concept is that everything should cost materials. Okay, nothing is free, nothing should be free, right? Which means that all the power generation equipments that you have, right, will consume fuel, one or the other sort of fuel, right? So it's either this one, or this is using power from your main base, so that is using the base fuels. There's portable nuclear reactor, which uses the nuclear fuel, right? Everything uses fuels. Even the looking like let's look at this. The Spidertron is not free, right? The Spidertron uses a portable fusion reactor as this in the recipe, and it has it consumes fusion fuel, right at the bottom. So I was thinking about the spiderling. Now, the Spiderling does not consume any fuel. Okay, I know it's small and it's like tiny and it's whatever, but it doesn't consume any fuel. It's like free energy, kind of, right? And that's why I was thinking that I mean, does that need to change? And I reported this to the author of this mod, freight forwarding, also, and also he's also the author of the mod that has the spider links, right? Which is what's it called? I forgot the name. Uh, Spidertron Patrols. Yes, Spidertron Patrols introduces this new Spiderling, which is a small spider vehicle. And yeah, so I asked him, he pointed me to another mod, which is basically Spiderling K2 Compact mod, a small mod which makes Spiderlings consume nuclear fuel. Yes, which is honestly not ideal. I would like to like feed it batteries or something. I don't know. Uh oh, something's getting destroyed. So I'm gonna have a discussion with the mod author on that, and we'll see if. Oh, look at that! Wow, this guy is already full and fueled up. Okay, that's amazing. So apparently, if we have like a buffer over there, okay, we don't need a buffer actually. Yeah, so the boat can come, boat can unload. Um, what's the condition here? Condition is nothing. Wait, what? Oh, it's reading these three pieces of belt, and if these three pieces of belt, these are the last three pieces of belt where these guys can pull from. So, which means if there is nothing over here, right, and like we're out of charged batteries altogether, then these guys are not pulling more batteries. And if these guys are not pulling more batteries, then this base needs more batteries to function. And that's when the boat will come in. That's, I think, yeah, the condition is if everything is equal to zero, then turn on this uh, top. Yeah. So, okay, you can wait over there until that happens. That's okay. Also, um, yeah, I don't think this makes sense to like pull from here. Or you know what, you can pull from there, but I think you need like a dedicated sort of setup. So let's have like a splitter maybe, and have some containers over here that are basically dedicated for this guy, kind of like a buffer, right? A belt buffer. Okay. All right. 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 There we go. Yeah, give me all the junk. Ah, okay. So we have efficiency modules and we have these guys, atmospheric condensers in our pocket. Can you use that? That's okay. Oh, that reminds me, we also need to fill out our power armor. We got our power armor a few streams back, and yeah, it would be nice to have more bots, faster bots, all of those good things. That's a lot of stone. So we don't have Roboport coverage over here. Okay, there's no Roboport coverage over here. We only have Roboport coverage in this area and here. I don't know why we need it here, but okay. Why do we need you there? So construction. Oh, why is this damaged? Construction, construction, and construction. Okay. Yeah, construction is fine. Construction range is fine. There's nothing else that we. We need one of these to be normal so that this is covered. Okay, the rest can be construction mode. That's fine. Cool. Okay. I might remove the Roboport from there though. Yeah, because if we need Roboport coverage over there or do some anything, we will delegate that to Spiderling soon. Yeah. Anything else? Other than that, we will do the same thing that we did over on the other base. We will scan the ghosts and we will create a blueprint of this guy, which contains all the things that we need to build this out. Get up, set requests. Oh, you're slow. Okay, look at that. I'm going to keep this open so we can sort of live track what is built and what is left. I'm also gonna have a medium container over here to drop all the stone and the wood and the coal in. Um, Take you out. Uh, There, remove you. Uh, and these guys. Okay, there we go. Planes are coming in. Hey, Red Riff. Yo, how's it going? Give me the quick archipelago. Archipelago. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm very bad at. Tour. Um. So yeah, we look at this. We have uh, hexagons are the best hexagons. Um, so the idea is, we basically discovered a bunch of the islands around our central island. We also discovered a couple seamounts. Um, but other than that, yeah, we went out and placed seismic scanners on all of these islands, which most of them got destroyed thanks to wisps, right? Not even biters. Yeah, so wisps kind of attack all power structures, right? So yeah, all of our the solar panels got attacked. Other than that, we were looking for rare metals. We found finally we actually started here, and then we went down, and then we discovered all of this, and then we went here, and then we went here, and then we did that, and then we finally found rare metals over here, which is stupid, but okay. We kind of took the long scenic route, and we are producing rare metals over here, right? We're feeding it stone. which gets crushed on site, which produces chlorine and hydrogen on site using these guys, electrolyzers. The chlorine goes into mining the damn thing, and then hydrochloric acid or hydrogen chloride, whatever, however you want to call it, is used for enriching it on site, and then we just smelt it on site also, and put it into these buckets and send it back. Yeah, this is what we have been doing the last, I think, 3, 4 streams, and also developed a blueprint for um, um, the biomethanol pre-power hack thing, right? Yeah. Also, one more thing. Why did we make a huge hexagon around our central island? Because I figured that the biomethanol thing may not be totally reliable. So just to offset it a little bit, we have this boat, which is filling up with charged battery containers. Okay, and it's gonna go out and it's gonna drop these charged battery containers to whichever island needs it. Okay, and then there's another one which is gonna go out and collect the the discharged battery containers and come back here and recycle those. We have these two boats going around, and this is basically the highway. Okay, and the long term goal is to have mines over all of these places, right? Like I have like a distributed sort of setup, and they all will connect back to the central hexagon, okay, from all sides, and all of the materials will come in, and this will be a science space. We'll have a singularity labs, or what have you, an entire science setup over here, which is labs and making science around it, right? And then everything comes in and gets fed into this guy. That's the idea. We're using a similar setup for lead mining, which is beautiful. And we're doing like a similar setup for iron mining over here. This is what we started with, and yeah, titanium is still coming in unrefined. It's still being smelted unrefined, which is fine for now, because this is still like legacy, and we need to overhaul this anyways. Yeah, that's where we are. Hey, by the way, Redriff, I was just talking about this like before you joined. I think I'm not sure when you joined, but I was talking about spiderlings having a fuel uh, consumption. What do you think? Spiderlings right now are completely free. They don't use fuel, whereas our big spidertrons definitely use the BT fuel cell, right? So I would like to like this to be in the same sort of in the spirit of Crastorium, if you will. Um, would be nice to have spiderlings consume some fuel, right? Maybe batteries when it's installed with freight forwarding, you know. And yeah, that'll be dope. But thanks for dropping in, Matt. Long time since I saw you last. How's your chef thing happening? Can I smell what the red rape is cooking? Oh, last week of work. That's cool. Okay. So, are you planning on modding again? Arturio modding? Ooh, okay. That's interesting. Nice. Okay. I then maybe that's That sounds uh, like an increase in the PC budget, right? Yeah, holidays, then IT work and Factorio. Awesome, awesome, awesome. That's pretty cool. That's good to hear, man. Um, I actually like how like you went after like what you really like, and cooking is it, right? Cooking is comes from the soul. So, but obviously doing it professionally is kind of soul sucking. I also know that. I was actually in the food business this past 5 years, and I kind of know how restaurants work a lot. So yeah, so that's pretty cool to hear, man. Um, are we out of stuff? Oh, wait. Uh, we are out of stuff. Yes, we don't have undergroundies. We don't have solar panels, and we don't have. Oh, didn't I ship this already? I'm also out of it. Okay. You still have fuel, but I think I'll have to upgrade you pretty soon. Um, so we are missing solar panels, which is fine. We can live without it. Underground pipes we can't live without. We definitely need to have those. 23 inserters. Why do I need 23 inserters? What the heck? No, there's something wrong with that picture. 24 inserters. What the fuck? I am on. Oh, all of these inserters are. Ah, okay. God fucking damn it. Okay, this mall is bugging out again. It's jammed again. 200. No. All for 300. Let's see if that works. That work? Actually, let's see if this guy is even producing anything. No, it's not because it needs copper and it's not getting any copper. Instead of 100 copper, call for 200. There we go. Okay. It's stressing. Not gonna lie, miss my days at the desk. They were less exhausting, but glad I got to experience all of this. PySE is calling me, and I terribly miss playing some Factorio. Have to finish my K2FF run too. Gotta catch your progress. I honestly, I don't have much progress into left, but sure. And PySE is, yeah. Honestly, I do follow you on your on your server, right? I follow the updates. But the whole idea of pi plus SE kind of, my brain checks out immediately. Like, nope, this is can't think too much about this because I have like 3,500 hours on Steam for Factorio, and then out of that, 3,000 hours is actually just SE. And then you say, okay, there's pi attached to that. So actually, okay, no, I'm not being honest. I would say 1,500 hours are probably SE, which is like two runs, 0.5 and 0.6. Uh, and yeah, the rest is mostly testing stuff. Yeah. Anyways, by the way, where are you in your K2FF run? Are you anywhere, like what's your progress looking like there? Yeah, get this guy again. Get that again. And hook that up again. Get requests. There we go. I got to rare. I'm searching mineral water. Ah, so you're already ahead of me, dude. Because I just got to rare. I don't have mineral water. I'm not even doing utility production science. And this was kind of a major sort of spike or like a soft block for me because I couldn't find rare in any of these islands. Like I went around the whole thing and then I only found this. I like a few specs here. The other condition I found some rare metals over here. This is done by the way. But yeah, this island does not have stone. So I needed an island to have stone just so that I would get chlorine and stuff. Oh, there we go. Aha. Okay. Now we're not getting underground pipes. Why aren't we getting underground pipes? Oh my god, this debugging is like killing me. This entire mall needs to go. Yeah, it was like genius. I thought it was genius, but no, it jams up a lot. Stupid. Uh, lead. You don't have lead plates. Lead plates. How many lead plates are you calling for? You're calling for 100. Let's call for 200. Does that make the lead flow in here? Oh, wait, there is no lead coming in. What? Ah, that's the problem. Okay, this is fine. You can have 200 lead. That's not a problem. But there's no lead coming in. There's no lead coming in. There's no lead coming in. Why isn't there any lead coming in? No, not you. You. A drain is over, not built up yet. Okay. Um, you. Wrong with you. Because we have too much of dirty water. Is that dirty water that we're stuck on? I thought we were taking care of all the dirty water. Yeah, so all the dirty water comes out here, and then gets because we have too much. Okay, because we have too much lead that we're not consuming. What? Oh, ah, shit. We do have sulfuric acid. We do have water. We do have other things. We don't have. We're not consuming this. Okay, so it's like a cyclical problem right now. Also, this is damaged. Uh, so I might want to go and repair all these things. Um, I don't have utility neither. Okay, so we're on the same sort of place, right? I'm not even looking for my mineral water by the way right now. So I just got rare, and I'm building. Just got the blue circuits. So just got uh, power armor. I just plopped everything in from my modular armor to this one. So yeah, just at the cusp of going into utility and production, which is pretty, I think, close to you. Maybe even behind you. To be honest. What do I do about you though? So, oh, so you are output. Ah, it's because this entire belt is full. What is happening? Oh, okay. You know what? This entire system is a little warped, or at least I think the copper needs some kind of buffer. No, do I need a buffer? I don't like buffers. When I'm consuming the copper, and I'm consuming the Uh, yeah, like these two trains are just waiting. You know what? You go. Okay. Uh, just so we have some lead in the base. You also go. Just so we have some, we can use the copper. Not a big deal. Um, I don't know what to do about it, honestly, without like adding buffer. Ah, I remember the last time we were placing copper into this chest along with the lead, and it was filling up. Although it shouldn't fill up because copper is being used on priority over there, and also um, I'm gonna I'm gonna just focus on this one. Okay. I need the undergroundies. You know what? Until the base cooks up the undergroundies, I'll go and fix that one. Yeah, because I just sent a late train back, and it's gonna be like a couple minutes before it sort of gets to the mall, etc. and do its thing. Kind of slow like that. So let's quickly go and resolve it. And then we can come back and build the rest of it. Ah, there we go. Okay, the lead is flowing out. Is it on the bus? It's reaching the mall. What's stopping you? Excuse me? Ah, okay. The copper train. There we go. Okay. So, what are we doing here? We are trying to fix the copper buffer thing. Uh, right now it's like a loop because so it's not this guy is not able to process copper because it's not able to output the dirty water, right? Because this dirty water pipe is full. Dirty water pipe is full because this guy is not able to output it process the dirty water because there's lead uh, that is full, and then yeah, okay, no, not doing that. Wait, um, it's super weird. I don't know which piece of the puzzle should I like, which string should I pull so that it sort of solves itself like properly, like it's like future proofed. That's what I'm trying to do. Um, and it's super weird. Gotta go have fun. Go get that victory. Thanks, Retrieve. We'll get to the rocket, and I will DM you specifically to tell you when we get to the rocket, when we launch the rocket, which is not exactly K2 victory, but uh, yeah, I will do that regardless. Thanks, man. Thanks for dropping by. Cheers. See you later. Okay. Let's fix this a little bit. So, from the whole thing, we know that there will always be more um, lead being made compared to copper. Okay. This entire thing is continuously churning. It should work itself out. Okay, let's go back to the last setup, the old setup. Okay, the old setup looked something like this, um, where we would have copper. Okay, let's push all the copper there. Yeah, let's push the rest of it here as well. And we have four builds coming in, right? So we will have this. Flip them. Oh, flip. Okay. Uh, you go in there. You go in there. And okay. So all of the enriched lead just flows out, okay, and goes into smelting, okay, and uh, and the copper should technically also start working because the lead is going out. So this should get consumed. If, yeah, and this is getting consumed. So this is empty now. This is empty now. So this is working, and this is working. So finally, we will have uh, this all the dirty water going out of the system. It's still not out of the system. I think I need like a buffer for dirty water. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Or you know what, I have an idea. Let's check this entire piece. And so we are producing. No, wait, no. Yeah, okay. I will have to include the filtration plant. There we go. Yes, so that's the problem. We are producing way more dirty water than we can consume. Okay, and that's where we need the buffer. We need a buffer for the dirty water. But then that will not help. I think the only thing that will actually help, is um, having more filtration plants. Yep. Oh. Um. How do I do this now? Uh, but this was fine where it was. There we go. This guy's stuck again. Uh, you know what? copy paste. Okay, near. So at least we're filling both sides of the belt. Okay. Uh, yes, this piping needs to change. So what I'm trying to do is accommodate more of ooh, um, uh, I need undergrounds. I need undergrounds. Pipes, pipes. Yeah. Can I copy paste this here? I technically can't. Yeah, I think this will need to be its own lane. Go around. Okay. So now if I do that, uh, and I copy paste this, I'm just trying to make it a little repeatable. So I can plop this down here, right? Uh, here, and then here, then here. Yes. And then these belts can be like this, right? Um, this guy can be like that. And this guy is like that. So if I copy this over, yeah, something like this. I think 4 of these should be enough. Although I'm not sure of how this is gonna work. Let's call for the stuff that we need here. Where's our guy? Not you. Where's our guy? Where's our guy? Where's our chest? Oh, we don't have a chest here. Where is our delivery chest? Delivery chest. This guy. Entity. Oh, it's all the way over there. Okay. Do you have undergroundies yet? No, you don't have undergroundies still. Okay. We can handcraft a, another one. Yeah, let's. I just want to make like for my. I want to make this for my personal use. Okay. Oh, not you. Not you. Not you. Ah, there we go. The reason that I included all of these things is because I mean I'm calling for shit anyway, so might as well, right? Okay. So undergroundies is still a problem, apparently, even with the lead that we pushed. Oh, yeah. It was. Oh, sorry about that. It's a little cold. I see lead coming in. Yeah, there's like 50 lead over here. How much are you asking for? You're not asking for anything. Uh, getting the lead. Okay, you are getting the lead. Okay. Oh, there's already 12 undergroundies in there, which means that some of that will get shipped over eventually, hopefully. We already have the materials. We got the pipes. We need more pipes though, which is oh, there's another one coming with all these materials. Ah, okay, now I have to wait for that. uh, and we still don't have. Uh, yeah, this is a stuck again. No, this should not be stuck. What? There's space over there. Sure. Uh, ah, it's the obviously okay. Sure. Ah, there's two planes over here. That's cool. How many planes are there? Right now, there's only one. Yeah, now you're going to die. We're not fast enough to see the explosion. Okay, so I'm thinking I'll take that and take that and at least get this processed. And also, we want to connect this. Okay, this is the only missing piece. I can make one microgram. Uh, oh, all of these need micrograms. I didn't even plan this properly. Um, this is the dirty water going through. Actually, yeah, this entire thing can be like a single sort of, you know, like a belt. Okay, this is churning away. You have, how much are you supposed to have? You're supposed to have 5,000. You have more than 5,000. So this is disabled, which is fine. And this is, what is this again? Oh, this is, you know what? Let's craft all the undergroundies that we can. So we have these things churning at their full sort of potential. There we go. All four of them are working. Now, finally, I think we are making lead at like a constant pace. We are, yeah, that's the problem. We are filling up on the copper way too much. You know what? I think we need to use up the copper a lot faster. How do we do that? Okay, so the first bottleneck is this. It's not feeding in. Like this is, yeah, this is not. This needs like a fast inserter. Okay, I think that should resolve half the problem. There we go. Now this machine will not stop. Okay. That's one. We can also think about outputs. Is it outputting all of its inputs or is it blocking up? Uh, it feels like it's gonna jam on output. Yeah, like it's like now it's 12 max and now it's 14. Now it's 16. See, now it's close to jamming. See, now it's jammed because it can't output at the correct sort of speed. So yeah, you can also do that. Fast inserters everywhere. Go for it. Wow, look at this. Now the belt is almost full. All of these are consuming and producing at the maximum rate that they can. Um, I think this is fine. Then I want to see if it jams up either on the input side or on the output side. Output side, I don't think it will jam up because it takes, yeah, all the copper that it takes, it outputs, right? It'll only gonna it's only gonna back up. It's not gonna jam. Also on the input side, it's only consuming up to 10, which is good. These guys, yeah, now it's backing up. Okay, now the copper is backing up, which means that we need more of these guys. And we have space for that, and we have the power for that. So I'm not very bothered about that. But look at this. Okay, yeah, I think I've properly unjammed our system, and we have finally, yeah, we're finally getting underground piece. Nice. Okay. Um, you know what? I'm gonna remove you, and let's do this. Since we have to build it out anyways, might as well do that. And then, the one over there on the other side of the island is also built out. So yeah, we can go over there and build that up later on. This is yeah. I'll have to do something about this soon enough. You know what would be nice if I have like a blueprint? No, not a blueprint, like a ghost scanner. I think there was a mod for ghost scanners, right? Um, and so what it does is if I plop down a roboport somewhere, and within the range of that roboport, it's gonna read all the ghosts. Okay. How it does that is by reading these alerts at the bottom, right? So all the missing material um alerts, it's gonna read, and it's gonna pop out like a list of um, all the materials that are required. Okay, and then I can uh, feed that directly into our one of these delivery chests. So a plane will come in, and the plane will drop all the materials. Those materials will be picked up by the robots on site, and then they will build whatever that needs building. Yeah, which is pretty cool. And I'm out of batteries again. Come on. Thank you. Oh, why do we have. Well, never mind. Also, looking at this, all four of them are churning. That's so. Let's do a quick uh, thing again, like a rate calculator thing, including the filtration plants. I am producing 335 and I'm consuming 200. So I still have like an excess of 135 dirty water that I need to figure out how to process. Huh, okay. Also, these could use efficiency modules for sure, is what I think. Um, where's my module inserter? So you need a single efficiency 2 and you need a single efficiency 1. All right. That's the efficiency tools. Wait, module inserter. So right click, right click, right click. Yeah. I need iron or iron plates to make an offshore pump. So let's make an offshore pump. Let's actually call for an offshore pump directly. Um, oh, out of range. I think I should have radars in this place or sentinels at least. Uh, you know what would be the best place to place sentinels? Like somewhere in the middle, or maybe even here on the right. So you can have a sentinel. You can have a sentinel. Oh, I had these materials. Oh, the bots were not charged up. That's why. Sure. Okay. So no, this is not it. This is not the one. This is not the one. This is where the water should come in. Oh, and I can directly feed it like that. It's being powered. I will hook it up to. Is this like its own network right now? It is. It is. It needs to connect. Needs to connect there. Okay. And now all it needs is water. So let's do like a quick scan again. Call for whatever we're missing. Get requests. And I'm gonna add my own request, which is actually no, I'll go back home and I'll just stand next to the mall and he'll feed me all the things. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so I'm noticing that solar panels are not being brought over. Offshore pumps, oh, there are no offshore pumps on the mall in the mall because we didn't need them apparently a lot. So we since we don't have offshore pumps, I'm gonna call for iron plates, 100 of them. And I'm gonna call for, do I have copper plates on my person? I have some. Sure, okay. Oh, okay. Uh, all this to just have some power and then we can completely remove this. Yeah, that's how it is. And also with these setups, because they are producing less pollution than they're consuming, I will have like a less, uh, evolution growth. Like I can slow down the evolution growth effectively. Okay, so remove that. No, I have to remove it here. Okay. Um, let's have a single offshore pump. Okay. I also need undergroundies. So I'm giving it a dedicated offshore pump, by the way, because I don't know how much water all of this consumes. I can actually check. I can actually check. If this needs to run consistently at all times, it's gonna consume 144 water per second, which is way less than what an offshore pump can provide. An offshore pump can provide, it doesn't say because Rastoria offshore pumps are actually assemblers. It can provide 1250 per second, which is a lot more than 144 per second or whatever it needed. Okay. There we go. Now we have all the undergroundings in place. We don't have the solar panels, but that's fine. That's absolutely fine. But we're churning. We're absolutely churning. We don't have efficiency modules apparently. It is interesting. Uh, yeah, I think I'll need to go back to base and figure out that situation. Uh, is this guy in the Robobot network? It is, but I think. Hmm. Okay, this is working great. There's nothing backing up. There is no copper over here. It's all enriched lead, which is awesome because this the entire point of this place is lead, right? And if there's any copper in there, then that's gonna sort of ruin it. But at the same time, we need to why okay, yeah. So as soon as the train comes, all this lead will get consumed. The more lead will flow in, and hopefully, more copper will also flow in, which basically goes out and goes over there. All right, okay. Is that enough for another one? No, we already have this at 100%. So as soon as this goes out, another one is going to pop up. So that's two uh, copper containers already in there. And then on top of that, I have 2000 extra copper, 1.9K extra copper. Each chest is 1000. So yeah, that's two chests worth of copper that is extra. Okay, looks like everything is working. Let's head down. Yeah, let's go there. I was thinking to spice up the background music. Right now we're using a mod called BGM, which is like background music tracks that it provides from different games. Yeah, I was thinking I can have maybe like a dedicated sort of library for music. Okay, so guys, now that that is done, I am going to. Why do you exist, by the way? You are not supposed to exist. Um, yeah, I'm gonna go here, refuel. While this happens, I'm just gonna go. Yeah, just be right back. Be right back. I'll take like a short break. I think I need to order food. Um, before it's too late because the building guys they kind of shut the door on the ground floor. It's too late. Yeah, I'll be a few minutes. Uh, while that happens, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Um, Wait, hydrating. Ah, yes. All right. Okay. Where were we? So we were constructing these guys. Oh, they're already made and they are producing power. All of them. They're also accumulating biomethanol. It's nice to see. That's awesome. Although they're all missing efficiency one modules, even these guys. I think efficiency modules will and the solar panels will get called in as soon as we resolve that issue. On the other side of things, we have um, you know what? I think I will need to centralize it per island. I can't have this uh, spread out like that, but it's fine. I guess it's fine. There was a chest over here that we left. Yes, we have the solar panels that we need here. We have everything that we need here. So we can go back and we can build it out, and we can hook it up to the water, and then it can start churning also. Okay. On the other side, on other things, I mean, on other topics, what am I saying? Shit. Yeah, we don't have efficiency module ones. We have some F2s. Uh, we don't have a bunch of stuff. We got a bunch of inserters, by the way. Inserters are automated. That problem is solved. Do we have undergroundies? We have undergroundies. We have regular pipes. Yeah, I think this problem is solved more or less. Um, we're not making solar panels and we're not making efficiencies. So efficiency modules. Um, what's wrong with you? You're not calling for electronic components. You're not getting any electronic components. Do we have electronic components flowing in? Yes, we do. This is a full belt. Um, Again, this mall is jammed up. I'll have to redo the whole thing. But in the meantime, uh, how much electronic components are you calling for? You are calling for 300 electronic components. Oh, okay. Let's make that 600. What's the yeah, 100 is stack size, and we have six assemblers, so like 100 each. This should be good enough. There we go. That's churning, and let's check the situation on these guys. Ah, we don't have lead because we didn't have lead for a long time. But um, some of these chests have lead just lying around. Like even when they're not calling for it. You have 116. You're calling for 100, so I'll take out the 16. And you have 100 exactly. How much are you calling for? Calling 100. That's fine. You don't have any lead. You don't have any lead. You don't. You have 31 lead. How much are you calling for? You're not calling for anything. So take that out. Um, yeah. So we're basically doing garbage collection, but manually, and we need to figure out like an automated way of collecting garbage. Basically, anything that this chest is calling for, okay, it's requesting, but it doesn't have. It needs to transfer that to the next one, okay. And at the end of the row, I think we'll have like a something which is basically collecting all of the garbage and bringing it back into the first chest. But for that to happen, I think we'll need to overhaul because the circuitry over here is very screwed up. So I'm thinking I'll take out the whole thing and have like a better system, because I have some other improvements in mind also, which would work for it beautifully. You're calling for 50 lead plates. You have 32. That's fine. You're calling for no lead plates. Why do you have 34 in your pocket? Okay, and all the lead plates that we have in our pocket, that can go back into the first chest, because that's the only storage warehouse in this entire system. So that again, lets you recycle everything. Okay, finally, yes. Now we're finally making uh, more of you. Perfect. Okay, and we're making efficiency modules and we're making the other stuff. But yeah, this is only temporary. It's gonna jam up again. It has been jamming up a lot lately. So I guess we can't do much about that. Um, anyways, let's go to the power plant that we just built to the west, and build it out properly. And then finally, when all is said and done, we'll go back home. Uh, we'll go back here, and we will completely remove this. Yeah, I don't think we'll want this as a backup, because we'll be dependent on solar and biomethanol, which is way more efficient. And it doesn't use anything. It's just water that it uses. Um, it's kind of a hack, but it's there. So yeah, we're gonna remove all of this, including you, and finally, then we will not be dependent on oil for our power. Basically, free power. Okay, yeah, that's our chest over there. Why aren't you calling for? Oh, no, this needs to be fixed. Uh, okay, you know what? The best place to pull a blueprint from is actually our blueprint timeline. There, there. Okay, so we have all of that. Remove you. Yes, this is perfect blueprint now, except uh, this guy. But we can remove it. Um, do that. We don't want the tiles. We don't want you. This is connected to this. There's underground is there. There's underground is there and there. Oh, wait, one more thing. Yeah, since we're doing this, let's take a sentinel and place it somewhere. Somewhere nice. Yeah, okay. Just so we have like, vision range around this place. Okay. And since we're producing power here, I think would be important to do that. Okay. Uh, let's go back out. There we go. What? You have uh, the modules. These modules are, why didn't that get, so the, okay, this is not getting module requests. So, um, oh, uh, oh, this needs to be here. This needs to be there. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's the perfect set of modules and the perfect spacing for everything, and everything is connected internally. Like the biomethanol is being shared, it's awesome, and the water will also be shared soon. Let's make one of you. Um, oh, yeah. Okay. So, hmm, so fast. This would work. Different fluids. Oh, yeah, of course. Okay. No, it's good that it tells us. There you go. And to power you, I am going to. Should I have like a separate thing, or should I just power it using this guy? I think I should just power it using this guy. There we go. Nice. All of them are running. They're all missing. Yeah, those things. All right. Let's take this back so we can recycle it. No, not. Um, God damn it. Ah, oh, the stone. Yeah, we could plop down the stone into this guy. Why not? uh, God, the pain will take it back. You don't have to follow this. There, done. Completely out of stone. Nice. And that will get fed to the base automatically. The rest of these things we'll have to take them back manually. But this is running well. I should have more lamps over here, I'm thinking, but maybe not. Maybe I'm fine. Yeah, because the whole point of the block is to use as less energy as possible to keep running, right? So this is kind of an independent block. Not an independent entirely, not entirely independent. It's like sharing the biomethanol. But yeah, the idea is that you keep producing stuff and you have this as a backup and you have these tanks as a backup and yeah, and everything has efficiency. So I don't want to place lamps and like ruin the whole thing. We already have these UV lamps, which is looking cool in the night, if I'm being honest. Yeah, why not? Okay. Uh, Look at that. The stone train came here and dropped off the. Yeah, now the stone is going into the. Ooh, it's not lane balanced. Interesting. Um, yeah, and again, all the stones can go there. Actually, it doesn't need to be lane balanced. What was I doing? No, what the hell? No, it doesn't need to be lane balanced over there. I think it needs to be. It does need to be lane balanced somewhere, not there though. Yeah, I think it needs to be lane balanced on the consumption side of things, right? Make sure that whatever is being produced, like consumed equally. Anyways, let's get rid of our junk. And now, on the other side of the island, yeah, there we go. So there's a plane flying all the way over there. Because we have a chest here requesting for 54 solar panels and efficiency 1 modules. Yeah, there we go. Shit, it always crashes off screen, man. What the hell? Not cool. But yeah, we can go. I think we have enough power to run the base, and I don't think we need. Yeah, 126 megawatts is way more than what we're using. We're only at 17 megawatts, and we're actually at 17 megawatts because we're using efficiency module everywhere. Actually, we're not even using it everywhere. We're only using it in the mall, which is used a lot. But yeah, I mean, enough efficiency modules early on will save you from having to scale up power. Definitely. So remember that this works even in the base game. So you don't have to think about doing any of the finagling that you do with with power constantly, increasing power constantly. Because as long as you're placing using what is your well, Okay. Uh, you got to go. Use this one. Um, there we go. Ah, feels nice. Feels feels nice. Same for you, sir. Got to go. Got to go. You got to go. Uh, all of that. All of that. And that. And that. And that. And feels nice, to be honest. Just it gone. Now I have more space for the thing I want to do. Come to think of it, I think I should be carrying more roboports with me. For stuff like this. 10 roboports is enough. I think, yeah, should be enough. Oh, do we have coverage? We do have coverage. Wow, even though I removed one roboport, we still have coverage. Are you connected? You are connected. Interesting. Okay, that will keep happening. And then now we can use the space for building a new sign setup. Am I calling for repair packs? I think I need like a lot of repair packs because I want to drop them off at all the outposts. Biofuel is 15 megajoules, same as regular fuel, except it has a fuel pollution of 50% and vehicle acceleration. It's not great for vehicles. It makes the vehicle slower. It is actually great for burning. Oh, yeah, but I don't see the point of it, to be honest. If I take it out and fill you with this fuel, will that help? Not sure. Anyways, let's get rid of all these things. We have 80 repair packs. We're not calling for extra repair packs. I think we should call for extra repair packs. Repair packs, I need 100 at all times. At least. Take you out. Uh, Gone with you. Yeah, I think it looks good. Okay, but we're still low on space. Well, never mind. Oh, we wanted to do something for the power thing, right? Personal power generation. Let's do that. Let's do that since we're here. Let's do that. So we have some equipment being made in the base right now. Let me check if we're building that. No, we're not automating any of that. I think all of that needs to be automated at some point in time because um, oh, we have 20 personal robots. I don't know, don't need so many of those, but I do need a lot of these big personal batteries. Yeah, these are nice. They're nice. In fact, I can make big personal batteries Mark II. They take regular big personal batteries and make like a bigger version of that. These are 2x2 entities. So let's see if we can accommodate these guys. So we can have like two of these. It should be enough. Should be enough. Yes. So wait, push you there. Okay, we need four of these. Four of these is fine because that will give us one, two, right? And on the other side, I think I can take uh, one of you, okay, and make like a bigger thing here. Um, okay, so if I take that guy out, I have two small portable generators. I want one big generator in exchange for that. Because too small, each one of them give me 200 kilowatts of power, right? And then one big gives me 540. So if I calculate, and this is a 3x3, so per tile it kind of works out. I think I had this somewhere in the base. Maybe I have this stored away somewhere. Storage. No, I don't have it. Okay, perfect. That's fine. Where you go? Okay, still handcrafting it. You are a backpack. Behave like a backpack. Okay, big personal batteries. There and there, and we can have legs over here. Um, and this guy. Ooh. Okay, okay. That's how you wanna play. Sure. Uh, okay. Place you there. Let's feed you all the biofuel, and yeah, we can have another battery. That's fine. But then we don't have space for legs. Then, which is a problem. Wait. This is okay. So these two definitely belong there. This is fine. Uh, fuck. What the fuck is this jigsaw puzzle? Wait. Uh, okay, so apparently I can't have everything. Okay, so I need to prioritize. Let's build some legs. Let's build a pair of exoskeletons. I need 30 electric engines. You know what? I think we should be calling for electric engines as like materials. Okay. Um. Yeah. So at all times, I think we should have. Uh. Yeah. There's two types of engines: electric engines and engine units. And one stack of engine units is what we need. Okay. And one stack of electric engines is what we need. 100. What the fuck? I saw like a bug on my table right now. I was like, what the fuck? Where did this guy come from? It's usually raining these days, and these guys tend to sort of crawl in from like the sink or whatever. So disgusting. Never mind. We wanted to make uh one exoskeleton. So we can have legs. Finally, can we make something else? We can also make this guy, which is at tier two. Oh, okay. Wait. No, wait. What is this? This is uh it gives me 50 shield hit points. Recharge speed is 12. Okay. And it's 2x2. This one is also 2x2 and it gives me 150. So from 50 will go up to 150. Interesting. Which is 3 times, right? But the cost is 5 shield generators. So I guess the extra cost and the processing units and LDS and everything is basically that we're compressing it into the same sort of size. It has the same recharge speed though. You know what? Sure, why not? Let's do it. Okay. So yeah, you can't go there. You have to be here. And this backpack can be there. Uh, I'm imagining that I'm wearing these goggles over here and my feet are here. So yeah, trying to be a little more realistic with this thing. I don't, I don't know if that's like worth the effort though. I can place both of these here. Yeah, I don't think I want to be going realistic. Uh, that's one, two, and then we have this guy that can be there, and we still have some space. Oh shit! No, wait. Uh, we have to place this guy once this finishes building, and it has to be a 2x2. So I can't have one big personal battery. I mean, I can only, what I mean to say is I can only have one big personal battery. Yes. Uh, that's okay. This entire thing, no, this 3x3 shenanigans, like this is bullshit right now. Well, looks decent enough. I think we can have. Um, I wish I could just do something about this. Hmm. Or, you know what? Okay, so for the best stacking, okay, if I'm not bothered with realism or anything like that, if I just start with the biggest thing and then go to smallest, they will all stack up properly, apparently. That's how it works. So if I do that, and then next I will do that, okay, and then next I can do the 2x2 things. So I definitely need that, and I definitely need that, and I definitely need these, and then the 2x1, and then these two guys. Okay, so I basically just it's the same thing. It's the same thing. Yeah, I can't fit anything in these spots except 1x1 equipment like solar equipment or some shit like that. Anyways, we get to have that, and yeah, hopefully the batteries will fill up. I have more fuel to feed it. That's okay. This is working. I have this equipment which is oh, this is a 2x2 again. Uh, we have a 6x6 grade, okay? I think Power Armor Mark II is once we get to utility, which is not that far to be honest. So we can get to military 4, and then we can get to utility. And sorry, we can get to utility, then we can get to military 4, and then we can get to Power Armor Mark II. Yeah, but there's a lot to do before we get there, to be honest. And this guy has a size equipment grade of 8x2, which is a huge upgrade. Which is a huge upgrade. Anyways, oh, look at that. Are we running faster? Is this the equipment? It is, I think it is. Yeah, you're charged. And you are on. Let's see one second. Very good. Yep, it's on. So this is off, or actually, let's try here. So this is off, and this is on. It's not too much of a difference, but it's effective enough that, that I think it's nice. Oh, half of our base is dead. Shit. There you go. These guys are running. Uh, they have 68,000 biomethanol in the system right now, and these guys are running. Oh, they're polluting because we didn't feed it the efficiency modules, and they have 44K. Okay. We'll go over there and feed them efficiency modules, and I think that's should be good enough for today. We'll see if we can do something quickly. We'll just go through the to-dos. Otherwise, actually, no. Let's checking the time right now. I think we have time. I think we have time. We can stay for another um hour or so. Which is good enough. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Don't wanna finish the stream prematurely. We can do one more task after that. So, oh, sorry. What's oh, okay. Nice. We're building a charge. There we go. Wow. Okay. Just looking at it tells you how much pollution it's producing. That's from one of the mods that we have. Pretty cool. Oh, oh, we just need five efficiency guns. We can make them in the in our pocket, can't we? We can't. I think we should be calling for electronic component also. Yeah, and also these things need to go away. I mean, I don't want any of these things, sticks and gears and inserter parts and automation boards. I don't want any of these in my pocket. So yeah, um, zero. There we go. Do we have any efficiency ones in our home base? No, we only have efficiency threes, and that too a little bit of like, yeah, we're not making them anymore. I mean, we kind of are, but yeah. So the problem with this is that so this guy is gonna fill up with efficiency twos first, and then it's gonna give me efficiency ones. Yeah. Oh, look at that. So this guy got a signal. Ah, I got a signal because it was traveling this way. Okay, interesting. Okay, so looking at the base power, we're producing 86 megawatts of power with six of these, right? Three here, three there. We don't have any power generation in the central base, which is perfect. Uh, later on in the future, when we have like a science center, so the center of the base is gonna be like just science going on, and then science production and everything. And then uh, like we can surround the whole thing. We can have like several of these plants on wherever we have a dock, we can have like a plant, this kind of a plant. So we can have uh, like power poles going all the way here, all the way there, all the way there, all the way there, and we have like many sort of plants. Um, but yeah, I think by that time we'll have nuclear. So yeah, nuclear I think would be like a better idea to put in somewhere on the base. But I think we'll still have these guys for backup if the nuclear fails. Oh, look at that. We're fully charged up, and we have this massive battery, and we have this guy. This spare battery that we have, I think I can deposit that back into the network, and then later on, when I want it, I can request it and I can get it. When we get to the better armor. Uh, the way with the way how robots work, right? Like the way how these logistic requests work. So whenever you do a logistic request, um, the logibots are going to go for that item. They're going to look for that item in storage chests first. Okay. Apparently, storage chests are a priority, and oh, don't do that. Yeah, and only when uh, wow, I have 10 stacks of just fuel. Yeah, so I was saying only when when that material is not in a storage chest, then they're gonna look for that item in a provider chest, right? And slash or a buffer chest. So there are priorities, like inherent priorities in Factorial, like that. And we can sort of use those priorities to our advantage by recycling everything and making sure everything gets dropped into this chest right here. Okay, this chest has a lot of junk, but it's still how many stacks does it have? 300 out of 500. Okay, we might want to clean this up later, but it has a bunch of stuff. Oh wow, it has copper ore. Why do you have copper ore? What the fuck? Yeah, that's something I can take from there and try to recycle. But yeah, if I'm requesting anything, this is the place that the Logibots will bring it in from first. Um, yeah. Oh, something's getting damaged. That's fine. There we go. Okay. All the copper. You can have the copper. More copper. Oh, I can just deposit all the copper here. No, that doesn't work. That does work. Oh, never mind. Cool. Maybe I can have like a. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So, what items from our to-dos can we check off right now? We did remove the whole thing. Delete that. What else did we do today? We just expanded our power by we basically switched over to biomethanol. That's all we did in this stream today. Yeah, replace these guys, replace those guys. Yeah, that's not a lot. Let's look at our to-dos. I'll do like a quick save here. Um, okay, okay. Streamline feeding and garbage recycling. Oh, this is all mall stuff. You know what? Since we have some time, I think we can redesign the mall. Okay, at least in Soundbox. Oh, this is fine, but yeah, don't have to connect. Um, okay. So this is where we designed our old mall, and this is how it works. Um, I want to make it sleeker. Okay, I want to make it sleeker. I want to make it better. I want to make it so that it just, it just works, right? It doesn't jam up, etc., etc. So yeah, I think we can just design it maybe this stream and then plop it down or like replace it in the next stream because it's gonna be a big project for the pods to do. But at least for now, what we can do is we can have like a different design. Okay, so there were a few things that was wrong with this design. Okay, one was that it had these belts, which means that every time this guy would request something and this guy would provide that to the next guy, right? There is a lag. Okay, so as long as this item is on a belt and it's not inserted into this guy, it's not being read, right? I can resolve this by not just reading the chest but also reading the belt, right? Uh, because I can use this green wire and read the whole thing. That is one way of doing it. But the ideal way is that there shouldn't be a belt at all. Okay, which means that these should be able to just plop everything down into the next chest. Which means that I need to figure out how I can sort of, remove all these things, or like move things out, or like figure out some way that I can move this chest 2 spaces or 3 spaces to the left, chuck, 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 so that it sort of fits this guy. Okay. And they're very close together. It'll be very compact. It'll be awesome. Okay. Second problem of this whole thing was that um, we are, because of this belt lag, right? This guy, if there is any belt, right? So we were basically in our base, we're doing this, okay? And then it goes there, and then we go to do this. So now there's more belt lag over there. That's why these are red belts now. But and also I had to like basically hook this chest up to the entire belt so I can read the belt. So what's happening is that every time this outputs something, if it doesn't go there, it's gonna keep outputting that. It's gonna keep pushing that, right? And it goes all the way to all the way to the start, the beginning, right? Everything will keep getting pushed until we have 100. Let's say I'm calling for 100 iron plates over here. Okay. So now this is gonna keep pushing iron plates, iron plates, iron plates, iron plates, iron plates, and this is gonna keep pushing iron plates into this guy, right? Until this guy has 100, right? If it doesn't have 100, right, then it's gonna keep pushing, which means that if there is iron plate on the belt, on like it's reaching, it's like it's left the station, but it's not reached the next block. Uh, you know, so it's going to keep pushing more iron, which means that iron, so at the end of the day, because I'm directly feeding without checking, right? Um, all of that iron, uh, so there'll be more iron over it. Uh, yeah, at the end of the day, there will be more iron that this guy requested, right? There will be more materials overall than what this guy requested, right? And what that means is that if this guy is asking for iron, right, and that request goes all the way back using this red wire, okay, and this guy says, hey, the system, so this is not bothered with who is requesting what. This is basically looking at the entire system. Same with each one of these. Each one of these are looking at entire system that is ahead of them. Okay. So the entire system ahead, right, is basically what signal is this guy getting. So this guy is getting like, okay, I want to give it, I want to, I have to provide, let's say 100 iron. Okay. But the problem is that we have more and more iron accumulating over, later parts of the base. So at some point of time, this guy will need iron, like pipes will need iron. Um, but this will not give it the iron that it needs. Yeah, because everything later, like after that, has like excess iron, right? So total, like adding everything up, this guy will be like, hey, the entire system has more iron that I want to provide, um, and that more iron that is being then compared to what is being requested. So I'm not gonna do anything about it, you know. Which is why the whole thing is jamming up. So I think step one, we need to remove this belt. Okay, we need to have like a direct feed system. Okay, feed from here to here directly. If there is any belt, like if we're doing like that, like what we were doing in the base, like we're looping around to another row, then we need to scan the entire belt, right? We not just partially or whatever. We need to be scanning the entire thing. Second, uh, yeah, there's like empty spaces here. It's not as compact as I would like, right? Which means that it's just overall a little messy. Okay. And third, we have these big sort of warehouses, right? So I was thinking, can I compress this entire setup? Can I make, you know, d- can I do some direct feeding, remove the belts as much as I can, And I came up with an idea of where is it? Actually, it's not my original idea. I was actually asking on the freight forwarding Discord. I'm not asking, but someone posted their mall, and it is basically the same system but smaller, and it kind of works, right? We'll still need the garbage lanes, by the way. That's the other thing. We'll still need to collect all the garbage and output it on the other end, and then feed it back into the source. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna go well. This is, but it's gonna get mitigated as much as possible, right? Um, Now there's a third thing, which is we are collecting all resources, all raw resources into a single chest, even in our main base. We're collecting all these resources into this chest, which is um, a storage chest, right? And then we're pushing that into the system. And we have, because of this, we have this stupid spaghetti, right? Like this entire sort of clusterfuck that you see here, because I had to like route all these belts into this one guy. And at the end of the day, again, there is like a limit to this. So I have like one and two extra belts that I can feed it. After that, I don't have space to feed it more belts, which sucks because I want to feed it LDS and I want to feed it lithium, right? And I want to feed it other materials. I want it to be like a scalable system. This is clearly not working, and we'll have to sort of figure out like a different way for this. And that's where this comes in, which is streamlining the feeding of this thing. Um, yeah, so garbage recycling, streamlining, and then also removing of all the pelts and mitigating any sort of excess materials, just stagnating and jamming up the whole system. That's what we want to do. Um, so yeah, so let's design a better blueprint for our mall. This is the old one. I want to use the medium containers. Okay, the medium containers are 2x2, our assemblers are 3x3. I can feed. I can do it like this. Oh, it's the same thing. Uh, yeah. Let's do that. So basically, no, yeah, it's they're gonna consume from that end. And since we're building it from scratch, let's give it um, stack inserters to feed so that everything, if the materials are there, they will get fed faster, and then fast inserters to output, right? And you know what? Maybe we can just do a passive provider from the get-go, right? And for pushing materials ahead, I want stack inserters, two of them should be enough. And that's our block. And then we can repeat it by doing it like that. Yes, it's way more compact than this. There is way less empty spaces in between these blocks. They're tiny blocks. So maintaining materials in all of these blocks should be relatively simple. Um, all I need to figure out is the wiring. Okay. So, uh, huh, how do we do this now? Okay. So every block has a constant combinator where it stores all the things that it needs. Correct? Correct. There's not much space in there, by the way. Um, hmm. Yeah, let's do the circuitry outside and then we can move it inside. Okay. So if I have to replicate this guy, there's all these things that come into the picture. The first thing is that also, hey, we need to do circuitry for this middle guy so that we have like a We have like a, this kind of a setup that we can copy paste. Um, okay, let's look at this now. So what we're doing is we're reading this. Why is there green wire going there? Do I have like an updated version of this one? I do. Is not sure if that one is the updated one, but yeah, this is the updated one for sure. So this is what? Oh, okay. This is reading the chest and okay, chest and the chest contents are connected to these guys. Okay, so let's start with the simplest thing. Uh, chest contents are connected to this guy and this guy. Okay. So what's gonna happen is why that is relevant is because I when I set a recipe, for example, and I right click and I left click, it's gonna apply this condition, which means that only output one stack of these items, and then this inserter is gonna stop after that, right? So this chest will always have one stack of the items needed. Alternatively, I don't have to connect it to the chest itself. What I can do is I can just left click, right click, and the it'll connect to the logistic network. And when it does that, it's gonna check for these items in the logistic network. The problem with that is that we don't have. Uh, is there a problem? Um, I'm thinking. Yeah, there is a problem. There is a problem. Let's say I am making. Let's say this is not that. This is not this. This is, let's say, some intermediate. Okay, gears. So what this is saying is that this chest always needs to have 100 iron gear wheels in the chest. Okay. Now let's say all of these gear wheels go ahead into the following chests, and then they're not used up. They're just stored over there, right? Which means that this will not have extra materials to provide, right? Which is gonna suck. Yeah. So yeah, no, 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 no. I don't want to connect this to the logistic network. I wanted to connect to the wire network. So yeah, this chest needs to have the materials available so that they can be pushed further. Okay. I don't want a situation where materials are stored here, and that's why this is not producing more. No. Um. Yes. Okay. That's one thing. The other thing is that I am reading everything and uh, negating that. Okay. And I am, what is this? Each is greater than zero, then output each as one. Okay. Wait. So, okay. This guy will store what we need, okay, from the previous block, right? Um, and yeah, definitely, I think we need uh, a negator, simple negator to read the chest. We can read this inserter and connect to that. So this is gonna be a positive number uh, of everything that we need, and this is everything that we have. Okay, so negating everything that we have, and adding that to the everything that we need. At the end of the day, we'll have um, whatever we need more, right? Um, yes. Okay. But yeah, it's not as simple. Oh, okay. So this is connected to the previous guys. Uh, Getting a little complicated. Yeah, let's do this way. Remove you. Okay. So there is a pole here that is connecting to the previous chest's contents. Okay, it's not connected to this chest. Reading the previous chest contents, and it's telling us everything that is there. Okay, and as a single sort of value, right? It's basically, is it there or not? I don't want to see how much of it is there, but it's there, it's there. So yeah, let's copy this, and this means this chest content, right? Uh, oh, this chest's content over here. I'm actually surprised it reached. Um, no, we'll have to. Yeah, we'll have to do this. Okay. Point, point. Let's connect you to this guy and then this guy. This tells us whatever is in there in this chest. Okay. Um, and uh, okay, so this guy has two inputs, right? Wait, I want to see how this works. Hmm. Oh no, wait. Okay, so I have a similar thing for this guy. So exactly the same, but coming in from here. So my current chest. So the previous chest contents I'm reading, and I'm saying, hey, everything is there. Just tell me what's there. Okay. The current chest I'm reading, I'm saying everything is there. Just tell me what's there. I'm turning everything to one. Okay. One and one. And then finally, I'm saying, hey, I'll add these two up. I'll add both of them by the why is it going? Acha, okay, this is output, this is output. Yeah, okay. So it's going like that. There. So all of both of these are getting pushed into this, and this is saying, hey, if there is, you know, more things. No, if I need something and uh, wait, no, this is wrong. This is wrong. This is wrong. Okay. Yeah. So this is the red wire is what we need. Okay. This is what the previous chest has. This is what we need, and everything converted to one. And then I'm saying, hey, if there's something in the previous chest and there's something I need, both of those are true, right? So apply that filter to this guy. So this can go there and then get applied to these guys. So yeah, it's basically like, hey, every single block is saying to the last guy that, hey, do you have what I need? And if the guy is like, hey, I have what you need. So set filters. Do I need to override stack size? No, I don't. I want it to be maximum. So yeah, basically everything gets pushed forward. Or I can set stack size based on. Oh, guys, my it seems my food is here. Uh, yeah, someone's at the door. I'll go and get it. Give me 15 seconds. Okay, I'm back. I have a lot of food. I called for um dim sums and spring rolls, fried spring rolls, and uh fried rice. Chinese. Anyways, uh, okay. You know what? I'm just gonna have a quick bite because I'm just a little starved. Uh, yes. Then we can continue. There we go. Oh, it's all spilled over. It. And they're not crunchy, they're soggy. Hmm. Okay. So the idea with this system is that if you have something and this guy needs something, then it gets pushed forward. If you have something that this guy needs something, then that gets pushed forward. Right? So as many as materials needed by the last guy in the chain are pushed forward, which means that these will be lacking those materials, which means they will be asking for those materials from the last guy. So yeah, it's basically like a chain things. Oh, thank you. And the first guy is going to call for all these materials from the bus. And that's the gist of it. Oh, there's a fucking cockroach again. Creepy crawlies on my desk. No, thank you. Guys, just I'm not disgusting. Like I'm not a cleanliness freak, but I like my setup is decently clean, which means that oh yeah, these creepy crawlies guys. This is a pest problem that a guy came today, by the way, earlier today, and he brought he basically this was a problem when we moved into this new house, and I reported this to the owner. The owner sort of uh, got pest control uh, hired, and the guy from pest control, um, yeah, this was his second visit, and he came and he sort of applied pesticide gel around the house. So these cockroaches or these bugs basically are crawling out of their holes right now, and yeah, I got to deal with it today. Yeah, I'll have to wait for it overnight, and then tomorrow morning I think we can finally clean it up and have like a pest-free house. Oh, hey, okay. Hmm. I'm thinking now, is there any bearing on? I'm thinking about the mall system. I'm not thinking about pest anymore. um, no, I'm thinking if I need to like simplify the system. Okay. Um, it's an already simple system, but I'm thinking if I can reduce the number of combinators I have. I'm not sure right now. Hmm. Okay. Okay. I'm thinking about it. So what I'm doing is I'm comparing my current contents and the contents from the previous guide. That's kind of necessary. That's something that is essential to this whole system working. Can I compare better? Right now, I'm turning all those values, whatever values there are, into ones, right? I'm basically reducing them into ones instead of the actual values. I'm not sure if I should. So, okay, what if I don't do the one thing and I just compare the two? Instead of three, instead of the three combinators over here, I just do like a simple negation with a single combinator of the last guy and what the new guy requires, right? I'm thinking if that will suffice. Mm, hmm. So let's say this is like in the middle of the. I'm trying to dry run this whole thing in my head, which I don't. Mm, I think I'll have to try it out. I can't just think about it. Oh, okay. I had the spring rolls. Spring rolls are over. I had the dim sums. The dim sums are over. Now I have the fried rice left. Um, it will need more concentration. So I guess I'll do that after the stream. Um, yeah. One second, guys. I'll just be back. I need to wash my hands. Um, I think I can do without um these three. Instead of doing these shenanigans, I can just have a decider combinator. Okay. And I can just say, hey, eh, no, I can't, I can't just say, hey, but I can say, I can just use a negator, right? Or, okay. So I can just do this guy. And um, there's two inputs. So how do I do this? Let's read the last guy. What do we want to do? We want to negate my current contents. No, my current needs from the last one. So if I do this, okay, will that be enough? Let's try this. Okay, so let's say you have that and you have that. Okay. Um. Wow. Let's say this test. Uh, electric furnaces. How many electric furnaces? 50. Let's say 50. Okay. 25. You have right now 2 and you have 50. And this guy needs 25. I need 25. Okay. In this block. Okay. So what's gonna happen? This is 2. This is fine, whatever. So I am reading 2 and this is 25. So this wire, yeah, so I'm okay. So the output of that call calculation is 23. I need 23. And output is minus 23. Okay. And I'm reading this wire, which is 27. Where's it? 27. What? There's 50 in there. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's 50 in there. And then this is out giving me an output of 20. Yeah, okay, it's getting added up with the 50, so it's saying 27. So this guy needs 27, right? Right. Okay. So if I connect this guy, no, this guy, uh, 27. Yeah, I can't do that. I will have to direct feed that value. Okay. Remove that. So the wire that is coming out from here is a red wire connecting to these guys. Minus 73? What the fuck? What is even happening here? Oh, wait, no, not that way. Needs to be there. And now it's minus 23. Huh. Uh, no, that's not what I wanted. I wanted a positive value. So, yeah, we'll hook it up to this guy. And instead of you going there, you will go there. So now it's minus 27. Why are you minus 27, dude? Uh, okay, I have lost the plot officially. Okay, so it's giving me that, it's telling me that the last guy has 50, right? So output is minus 50. Oh, shit. Uh, yeah, no, it could be that. Wait, oh, something happened. 1438. No. Uh, 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 uh. There we go. So if I take these 50, I will give this guy 50, then it should transfer that over, right? That doesn't do that. Oh, boss, wait. I need to flip this signal again. Uh, Now output is minus 27. What the heck? If I just draw a wire here, what's the output? Output is minus 23. Basically, adding up the last guy's value. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay, so what you're lacking is already being outputted in a negative value through this. Sort this. This is uh reading the two, subtracting the two, right? And and this is reading the last guy. No, this is reading the request. There's three things. There's the request, there's the last guy, and there's the current guy. Okay. Um, so the request on this guy needs to be a negative number for sure. Yeah, that's what I believe. Which means that uh, let's have a debug poll. If you there, it's a positive. That's the problem. That is the problem. Okay. 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 I got it. Got it. Fundamental problem. So yeah, this needs to be there, and this needs to be there. Okay. And then uh let's say this goes to this pole. So this is minus 23. Perfect. Perfect. Correct. So this is minus 23 coming out of this guy. Okay. This guy is already 50. So I don't need any more fuel. Yes. So I can just do this. Okay. And I can just do this. And now the value is 27. 27 is what you need. And I can just do this. So now this is what, 50. Why did it? I only need 25. Why are you giving me everything? And it wants to give me more. Huh. I think this will take more thought than what I'm doing. Otherwise, actually, you know what? Let's go back to the last system. Last system works. Last system is beautiful. Works. So if we do this, and yeah, you need 25. You have two. So I need more. So this guy. Oh, we're out of power. But I think I should. As soon as we give it some power, it should transfer over 52. Why would you do that? Ah, because of the green and red thing. Okay. It's a little convoluted. It's a little convoluted. Sure. Uh, I think guys. I have um just eaten, and my brain is not working, and I think I'll do this offline. Okay. The idea is that we want to replace this, and this entire clusterfuck, it keeps jamming. What and the whole spaghetti that we're doing here. I want to make this a little more streamlined, a little more nice looking. Although it looks very satisfying when it's working, but it keeps jamming up. So not good. Anyways, okay. Let's just do a closing recap. So what did we do today? We were here. We placed these two guys, which is biomethanol power, right? And we designed these in the last stream, but today we actually sort of refined this a little bit. We also did we do anything here? No, I don't think we did anything there. Okay, yeah. So we made sure that we have uh, biomethanol power, and we refined this blueprint. It's beautiful. It has like a sentinel. It has these pest control things. Has backup solar power, and it has backup tanks for biomethanol to get stored up when it's not being used. Okay. Oh, and we have a ship that is coming back apparently. Oh, it's already back. Ooh, okay. And we should have like a shit ton of rare metal things. We do. It's stuck over there. Fuck. Uh, I think uh this is not what it should be doing. So it should be recycling. Um, yeah. So this would. Oh, this should be a thing. Okay, let's just quickly go and fix that because that entire supply line is fucked until we don't. Anyways, so we set up the same biomethanol uh, power plants here and here, and finally we removed our old steam setup from here. So now we have a total of 85-ish megawatts of power, and it's being produced out of sheer water. Nothing but water, which is awesome, which is amazing. Basically, yep, that's what we did. And then we figured that, we made a plan for what we need to do in the future. So we need to rip out this entire science setup, okay? Because we want to make utility and production sciences. So we have to rip it out from there because we're out of space. And then we'll place it over here. So the science buildings will go horizontally like this, and then the science production will go. vertically along the bus like that. Okay, which is basically the same blueprint, but yeah, we'll have to basically just cut paste that, and then we'll have extra space at the bottom to make utility and production sciences. We'll also upgrade our labs to the advanced to these guys, whatever these are, advanced labs. Yes, and we can make LDS. We don't. We decided that we don't want to put it on the bus, but we'll do it wherever it is needed on site, which is not a lot of places. So that's okay. There we go. Oh, pick you off. For some reason, I feel that my oil usage has increased. I like how these mini trains just go back and forth. Very tiny, cute things. Anyways, yeah, beautiful, beautiful biomethanol. We already have 278,000 in these stacks as backup. It's awesome. Okay, so this is where we close it. We also attempted to do the new mall design. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. I think we'll do that first thing next time, which is Saturday. Um, and yeah, that should be it. Let's get a save off right there. And thanks for watching. Uh, Thanks so much for dropping by. And cheers. See you Saturday. Bye bye.